know?
Right.
I thought, what could be stupider than baby seals? You know, dumber than that. And I thought,
Right.
Nathan, is he even allowed to be out and about being as stupid as he is? I thought the stupid factory stopped making things as stupid as that.
The other day I was out there and I saw a herd of buffalo, which I mentioned earlier, and I was hunting the buffalo. They're really stupid creatures. They're out there in their herds, and you shoot one, drops dead. The other ones don't know what's going on. Like, oh, he just dropped dead. I guess he was old. I don't know why. What happened? Let's stand around and watch what happened. Oh, shoot another one. Oh, what happened to him? Oh, no, I guess it's not much. I'll just stand around and see if it happens to me. Oh, and I shoot another one. I thought, these stupid, hairy, mangy creatures are just standing around while I shoot at them. What could be stupider, hairier and mangier than the herd of buffalo? And then it hit me. Oh, Spencer.
So yesterday, I was thinking, what is the most disgusting person in the world? And I thought, you know, Lord Voldemort. Mix him with Shelob from, you know, Lord of the Rings, and crossbreed that with a bloke that won the ugly contest, and then you might have Nathan. But then you'd also have to dip that in ugly sauce, and then you get Nathan, because nothing is as ugly as you. Nothing. Not even the world champ.
So the other day I was sitting out there in the car, and there's this little girl just whining to her mom, just sitting there, just going, "Mommy, give me a toy, give mommy." And I was like, "What? How annoying to have a little girl clinging just on your clothes, hitting you, punching in the face, drooling all over you, just peeing herself and just drooling and throwing up." It's like, what is more annoying than a little girl? And I thought, oh. What Schmeagol from Lord of the Rings, if you were to stick him in hot sauce and burn him, that would be annoying, just getting that in your voice. I'm like, what is more annoying than Schmeagol with Tabasco sauce on his tongue, burning in that high-pitched screaming, and a little girl climbing on your clothes, drooling all over you, whining for a toy? And I thought, oh, Spencer.
Yeah, funny thing about little girls, one of the little girls because she was hit by a truck. Anyways, so last week I was in a pub, you know, watching the match between two football teams, you know, little soccer, you know, American style soccer, and I asked this woman, "Hey, lady," she was working at the bar, and she's like, "What do you need?" I'm like, "I would like a cold one." And then she was like, "It's on the house, sweetie," because, you know, I sort of am very attractive. But anyways, she came over to me, and I thought, you know what you are? You're a winch. But you know who's your master? Master of the winches? King Winch of the United Nations of Winches of Northern Europe? Dr. Nicholson, a.k.a. Winchmaster, King Winchington.
The other day I was sitting in there in advanced placement in US history, taking notes about the origins of this great country, the greatest country in the world. Yeah, it's led by a few great leaders: Thomas Jefferson, George Washington. Anyway, they all did great things. What greatest country in the world? What if I were to translate that to Wench? It'd be, well, the United States of Wenchica, or something like that. And I thought, well, if there was a Wench country, who would be the leader? Who would be the founder, the very origin of Wench? And I thought, oh, well, George Washington himself, a.k.a. Spencer. Yeah, okay. Clever, I'll give you that. But, so the other day, I was looking at a map, and then I saw the country Moldova, and I was like, Moldova, interesting name. Looked it up on the internet, arguably the worst country in the world. Lowest happiness rate in all of Europe, in all the world. That's how unhappy it is. All of Europe?
All of the world.
Holy cow.
Not just Europe, all the world. And, you know, it's the butt of every Ukrainian joke there is. That's what my brother told me. He went to Ukraine. But anyways,
you're kind of a butt.
I was talking. You interrupted. Anyways, so I thought, if you were to take the worst country in the world, that would probably be the closest to Wench. So if I was the king, if I was the president of Wench America, that would almost be a compliment if it was compared to you, Prince of Moldova, aka winched over, you know, totally winching around. You would have all your little subjects hopping around. Oh, how do I winch more? How can I be more of a winch? And then you're like me. That's it.
The other day, I was watching a movie as I was preparing
We can go with this for like a half hour.
Beauty and the Beast. And I thought, Beauty and the Beast, what a great musical. You know what the sexiest character
get how
in
they
Beauty
come up
and the
with all
Beast is? Gaston. Gaston is a beautiful character. He's intelligent, talented, strong,
Very smart.
gorgeous.
I'll give you that.
Gorgeous as could be. And I thought, wow, well, you know, what is the most handsome animal? Handsome animal, Silver Panther, obviously. So if you took the most handsome animal, Silver Panther, and you combined it with Gaston, arguably the sexiest character in all fiction, you'd have something beautiful, something brilliant. I thought, well, what is handsomer, more beautiful than Gaston and the Silver Panther? And I looked in the mirror and found it. I was like, oh, Nathan, there we go. And I thought, what is the opposite of that? And I thought, oh, Spencer.
You must have been confusing yourself. You looked at a picture of me, and you were like, "Oh, that must be me because it's looking back at me."
You're a moron.
No, just because.
Head back to Wenchtown, USA. And I
Okay,
don't want to deal with you anymore.
Could I finish? Nope. Or are you just going to be a complete oaf and walk away? All right.
You Nicholson, out!
You bloody imbecile. I'm out.
Last time he punched me, he was an
Give me my agent. I'm
got
out.
me square in the eye. Smash my banana!
Okay, so
No, this fight started because you went through my messages.
Mabel, give my script. That's all I gotta do.
Me up, slamming to the ground.
Use my price here.
I didn't like this is the ground and totally forgot.